professor of the University of Armenia, Armenia in the subject of financial law. And today I'm going to talk of you about bonds. What are bonds? A bond is a debt instrument used by company or public administration to finance itself. How is the valuation of a bond calculated? The present value of a bond is equal to the cash flows that will be received in the future, discounted at the present time at the interest rate. That is, the value of the coupons and today's face value. What are the steps to invest in bonds? 3 steps to invest in bonds. 1. Buy bonds. For whom? Find out about the entities that are offering good rates of return to become a creditor owner of bonds. 2. Contact a stockbroker. Stockbrokers are intermediaries registered with the National Securities Commission (CME). 3. Open a customer account to trade. Set in the usance of bonds, investors acquire the obligation of the company, becoming creditors of the company, unlike what happens in the acquisition of shares and operating which investors acquire property rights over the company. Why are the consideration components? This means that a buyer who invests in a bond involves compensation to majority will receive the amount as plus interest, as long as the issuer does not come out of business. The influence of the bond market in our life. The impact of the debt market rate in our daily life is remarkable and occurs through two main factors. One, the stability of to finance itself at a low interest rate. 2. The yield on bonds. What types of bonds are there? General terms, there are 2 types of bonds. Those that pay periodic interest or coupons during the term of the industry, and those that only pay on the maturity, which are now as zero coupon bonds. There are other types of bonds such as SA bonds, corporate bonds, investment grade bonds, high yield, fishing coupons, zero coupon bonds, florid coupon bonds, bonds without options, bonds with options, convertible bonds, exchangeables and bonds, cash bonds, street and perpetual cash bonds. What are the credit risks? I thought this is true that this is one of the safest investments we can make. We must distinguish 2 types of risks in bonds. Credit risks is the possibility that the user of the bond cannot take share of the repayment of the loan. And other is the market risks possibility that the price of the bond will decrease due to variations in market interest rates.